I was bullied my whole life. People wonder why this battle is so important to me and why I'm so affected by the news about Benito's passing. Is because since I was a child, since the first day of school, I was basically being picked on. I was basically being picked on by my friends, by strangers, and literally my whole life, I was picked on. And it's cool. That's the way it goes, right? But when you see that it affects people's lives and people have isolated themselves in depression, MGXS did the same thing for at least a year, locked off. You know, I've definitely experienced my battles with these keyboard warriors and, you know, hecklers and people that are just sad, miserable little fucking people that just want to sit there and abuse other people. You know, I've seen other people, you know, I'm not going to mention names because they're not worth it, but destroyed other people's well-being for their own benefit, for their own greed. And there's a special place in hell for these fucking people, I promise you. You can't take something, you can't get something that wasn't rightfully yours and think that you're going to get to the top and that it's going to be worthwhile. What you've got may be material. It means fucking nothing, I'm telling you that. What you've gained by destroying somebody else and their life will all mean nothing. When you get success, or whatever you consider success to be, and it was given to you on a plate, you didn't earn it, it's not worth anything. When you just do things for the wrong, you do things with the wrong agenda, with the wrong intention, and you get things, it's not worth shit. If you rob a bank, you steal it from someone, it's not worth anything. Things are only worth having from working, from earning them, from going through the fire, from fucking building through this shit to make it out the other end, right? This has bothered me a lot because that could have been me. It could have been me taking my life. It could have been MGXS taking his life. And the gratitude that I have for Artifact, for Benito, and, you know, the team as well, with his co-founders and everyone in the space, it's you can't quantify how much of an impact this made on my life. It changed my life completely. It gave me that exposure to tech where I really immersed myself into tech. I immersed myself into a project where I got so recognized by the founder that I became his right-hand man. And he said something, and in fact, I said something to him, and I think it's quite profound, and he said it back to me, and it's a Kanye West line that his mother says to him in the 3-part documentary that was on a good while ago, I think on Netflix, where it says, Kanye, baby, when a giant looks in the mirror, he doesn't see what everyone else sees, he just sees himself. He doesn't see what everyone else sees. And I said that to MGXS to bring him back to the community, actually, when he'd gone away for a long time. He threw that same line back to me once upon a time. And like, I didn't really see it at the time. May have had I guess, I don't know. Couldn't really see it. I felt low. I felt low because people were putting me down. These narcissistic little pricks, these fucking vultures that are around us, just putting people down to make themselves feel better. So I was in that situation, so I didn't value myself where I could have. And truth be told, you know, like, I started to believe it. I started to believe it and see it when I actually started to just look within and start digging within and building within. Point of what I'm saying is, I'm the fucking guy that I went through bullying my whole life. If I am not the guy that can tolerate the challenge of this to make mental health, to make stress, to make anxiety, to make all these things a bit less of a nuisance in our lives, a bit more of a choice, then, you know, this is the mission I'm on. I'm on this mission because it's to protect us. It's to better protect ourselves, our people we care about, in them times when they may not know, they may not recognize, to be able to pull away from the distractions and the accusation, whatever it might be, the insults. It's very easy to sit there and type back. to defend yourself and battle back. Before you know it, hours have passed. You're feeling worse than you've ever felt. And the fucking loser who's sitting there trying to get a reaction is probably sitting there in his mum's basement jerking off to fucking, you know, like, by putting this aside, I don't want to sit there and make it a disgusting video. But at the end of the day, there's disgusting people out there. Disgusting people that intend only for bad for others, because that's just the way narcissists are built, right? Narcissists are built in a very, very weird way. And my point is, I'm not going to stop until we make a dent in this market, until we make a dent on this problem, and give founders and innovators the support that they really, really need. Because when you're building and innovating and doing things that have never been done, and trying to go against the grain and build in public, you're heckled and you're constantly criticized by so many people. Most people haven't done fucking nothing in their lives. Literally nothing in their lives, but they're the most critical people. The most critical people that say you can't do it, it's impossible, all that crap, are the people that haven't done anything. Just literally nothing. They've just done a job and they've got nothing to achieve, nothing achieved in their life. You ask them what you achieved this year, nothing. 5 years ago, 10 years, there's not really any major milestone that they've achieved anything. But they'll be the first to sit there and criticize you. This is important. This is so important. We need, if this passing and these things mean something to you, then we need your support, you know? We need your support. This is a battle where the underdogs need to speak up, okay? I'm the underdog. I'm an underdog. I've been an underdog my whole life. I've been, you know, this is where we need your support. Thanks for watching. Peace.